Oh, I can't even hold back today. Mel, are you there?
I am sure, I sure am. I'm here.
Oh my goodness. Let me make sure the microphone is on. We got to talk, Mel. We got some NBA chatter to talk about. And let me tell you something, Mel. Before I even start, I was starting to feel a certain type of way, like, all right, maybe I shouldn't fucking annihilate these punks. But then I saw the vanilla bullshit mainstream media destroying them. So I'm figuring that I might not be the only person that feels the way I do. So before I even start, man, what's your take on Boston and the Nets and the sweep? What do you see? What do you think about that?
First thing I want to say, we all got to see a superstar born. Okay, Jason Tatum is a superstar.
Yeah, he is.
That's one thing we got to see this year right in front of our eyes. As far as those Nets, boy, where do I begin? Oof. All right, they are so trash. It's not even funny. Yeah. They got no bench. They got nobody on that team. Where was Drummond? Where was Kyrie? Where was any of these guys? Oh wait, Ben Simmons. What about him? Oh, that fag. That guy don't even show up to the. That fag didn't even show up to the arena. He didn't even show up to the arena, dude. He stayed home like a little girl and probably had split screen watching a soap opera on the other side, talking about felt bad that his team lost. Like, how do you feel bad, bro?
How about this? How about this for Ben Simmons? He was on the bench in his fucking clown suit. Remember when you called me? You're like, Nooch, look at Ben Simmons. I didn't even notice him. You're like, why is he dressed like a fucking clown? You were so right about that. You were the first person to point that out.
Yeah, that was game 3.
That was game 3. So then, when his little bitch ass decided not to play game 4, where was he last night? Did you notice?
Home.
Home. He doesn't even know whether it's like, should I stay or should I go now? You know that fucking song? He don't even know whether to stay or go. He's fucked up. First of all, here's my thing. He refused to. Let's get to each guy and annihilate them because they deserve it. All right, not really personally, but kind of personally because I don't like their behavior. And this is a cautionary tale to all young people. When you're a scumbag, usually it comes back to you. You know, the real stand-up guys fly straight. And Ben Simmons is not a stand-up guy. KD is a half-ass stand-up guy, not really. And Kyrie is not a stand-up guy at all. Kyrie made this speech, they want me to be docile. No, I want you to be a stand-up guy. When the riots happened on January 6th, and Kyrie said, I can't play for 2 weeks because I'm so upset about the riots. What the fuck does that have to do with you, Kyrie? I watched the buildings in 9/11 burn and had to go to school that day because that's life. Life is hard for all of us. So I'm giving these guys no pass on this bullshit. I'm pissed off.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, 0 for 10, second half of game 3. If that was LeBron James, they would be questioning his legacy.
Thank you. You know what, Mel?
Listen to me. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Question his legacy, okay? If LeBron did that. But that goes to show you that KD, good. I think he's a Reggie. Remember Reggie, what was his name? The left-handed kid that played for Supersonics back in the day.
Lefty? A lefty?
Yeah, he played for the Sonics back in the day.
Wow, I don't know.
Reggie something.
I know Reggie Lewis, Reggie Theus.
Maybe it was Reggie Lewis.
That's Boston, yeah.
No.
Well, anyway, what were you saying about him? Listen, Charles Barkley said one of the best things. Charles Barkley took a fucking shot at KD and all these guys. Did you hear what he said last night on TNT? It's my favorite clip yet in the last 12 hours.
What did he say?
He got on TNT and he looked at Shaq, Ernie, and Kenny, and he's like, let me tell you something. He's like, they want to make fun of me. People come at me. He's like, I ain't impressed with, he goes, all you bus riders don't mean nothing to me. And he put a little sauce on it when he said it. He said, you bus riders don't mean nothing to me. These guys want to talk about championships. You bus riders don't mean nothing to me. If you ain't driving the bus, I don't want to hear it. And you know what? Barkley was a fucking MVP, and he had to go against Mike. Right on. Rock on, Charles. That's right. Preach, Barkley, because they are bus riders.
That was just a better team, you know. And I said this from the beginning. The only thing that I didn't expect was a sweep. I definitely did not, you know, because they're not deep, man. They go 6-7 deep, bro.
I did not expect a sweep either.
He's fired. Steve Nash is fired.
You think?
Yeah, he's fired. What's his name? Drummond. Get what you can from him. Get what you can from him. He's out of there.
You know what? To piggyback on your Drummond point, and then you keep going. I think Drummond is a little bit outdated with the game today, where it's positionless basketball. If you're not scoring 28 a game in the post, then Drummonds are no good, because we know he can fucking rebound. You put him in once in a while, but like he can't be the pillar at the 5.
No, because he's hurt. He's hurting your defense. He's not getting back. You know, stuff like that. But so you get rid of Drummond, you get rid of what's his name, Claxton. You get what you can get for Claxton.
Claxton missed 11 free throws straight last night. He should be ashamed of himself.
You get rid of all these guys. You got to keep. I think you keep KYRIE, Durant, Bruce, whatever, Brown.
Bruce Brown, yeah, yo, you got it right. You were calling Bruce Bowen for a while.
I had to think about it for a second.
Well, I only know 3 Bruces, Mel. We said this last night on the phone. Bruce Bowen, Bruce Brown, and Bruce. Shout out to the comedian Bruce. Great comedian. Well, that's the only Bruces I know. But hey,
I think they should keep. I think they should clean up that whole, or clean the house up and get rid of Steve Nash. He's not a coach, man. He's a yes boy.
He might be a yes boy. I feel like that. I don't think he was a great point guard. He was a great floor general, but as an alpha man, like in the arena, from the coach, not everybody that played good could coach good, and not every great coach was a great player. People like so. I don't know if Nash is gonna tell KYRIE like, sit the fuck down, kid. I'm talking. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And that's not happening. And they're gonna go. Yeah. And that's why, you know, Boston was just a way better team. Boston's gonna make some noise.
Let me I'm gonna say something right now. I might be a prisoner of the moment, but I think with no Middleton, I like Boston to go past Milwaukee and past Miami. I think Boston's going to the finals from what I've just seen. I think that fucking defense and Tatum and Brown coming of age and Marcus Smart. Look at Marcus Smart on Boston. They brought in Dennis Schroeder while Marcus Smart was already there, gone. They brought in Kemba when he was there. They got rid of Kemba. They brought in Kyrie Irving. See ya, Kyrie. Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. They got rid of. They held the right guy. They held the right guy all along. Shout out to the Boston Celtics doing it the right way. Because scumbags don't make it. You can't. When was the last time 2 scumbags led a team to a championship? When I say scumbags, I mean like look at Kyrie. Always hurt. Always taking games off. Do you know that Kyrie played 11 seasons in the NBA? Guess how many times he made it past 60 games?
0.
4. He only played 4 seasons of 60 or more games out of 11. And there was a question this morning. Should they give Kyrie the Supermax? Are they smoking crack? The Supermax? He can't even get on the floor, and he doesn't want to be there. If something agitates him, he's gone.
Here's how I sign a player. I figure I look at a player and I say, will he be in the foxhole with me? If I say yeah, then I sign him. I don't care how much talent, whatever he's missing.
Right.
If I can trust and rely that I can put my back to him, he's in the hole with me. I want him on my team, and that's the type of player Marcus Smart is.
Yeah.
Marcus Smart don't care about 30 points and 3-pointers and all that.
No.
He's just trying to win.
Marcus Smart is one of my favorite players.
Yeah, good player, bro. They got a good team. They got a good team.
Yeah.
You know? But, you know, Brooklyn is trash, man. They need to get rid of Blake Griffin. They need to get rid of all this dead weight they got. You know what I'm saying? And get some young talent in there. Add another big piece to that 3. You need a big 3 over there.
Yep. I agree with Barkley. These old geezers coming to fill in bench spots, they're not better than these young, hungry kids. Look at the Memphis Grizzlies bench. It's like 5 22-year-old hungry wolves. You're not going to get Carmelo Anthony, 38 years old, or some guy that used to be good years ago to come in and fucking deal with Dylan Brooks and Bane and guys like this. I'm not a fan of the old vet bench guys.
Right. That's why they just need to get another part to that big 3 because they need it in the East because the East is loaded. The East ain't what it used to be. You know? So you need a big 3 in the East now.
The East is stronger than the West right now.
Right. So You know, they gotta figure something out by getting rid of some of them other players that dead weight and get somebody decent over there.
Right. Now I got a question for you. If you were on top, if you were like looking at the Nets from an ownership position, now Kevin Durant, I don't know if you've noticed this, but I'm going to give a little take on him, and I want you to give me what you think about that. I've seen Kevin Durant's attitude change drastically, and it started around with like Golden State. He got to Golden State, they had success. The guys on that team were unselfish enough to bring him right in and not even miss a beat, and he got all his perks. And then I saw Draymond Green check Durant one time in a game, like for a basketball thing, and Durant I read his lips, he goes, "That's why I'm leaving." Like, if you're saying that when you're on the floor with those guys who brought you in, I gotta question your character as a man. I don't like that. What do you like? That shows me a little bit of a punk.
As the Nets owner, if I'm the Nets owner, I'm keeping
Durant.
I'm keeping Kyrie.
You're keeping Kyrie?
Yeah,
I would trade his ass.
I'm keeping Durant.
I don't trust Kyrie.
I'm keeping Seth Curry.
I keep Curry.
Keeping Bruce Brown.
Yeah, I like Bruce Brown a lot. You got to keep Bruce Brown.
Everybody else gone.
Here's the thing, Mel. My thing is, if Kyrie, look at what Kevin Durant got stuck with. First of all, no one's mentioned the fact that nobody gives a fuck about the Nets. These two punks went to the wrong New York team. They tried to fly under the radar and play for the Nets, not get the scrutiny. Everybody knows, if you win one championship for the Knicks, you're the king of New York forever. If Ewing, they treat Ewing and Oakley and Starks like they're the kings of New York now just because of how they fought for us with the Knicks. And these punk-ass bitches go to the Nets? What? First of all, just going to the Nets is an indictment on your character. If you're like, nobody cares about the Nets from the tri-state area. Not real fans.
Right, there's only a very few fans.
Come on, man. These punks.
The Nets fan base was pretty small.
Yeah, they were out in Jersey by the swamps. They were giving tickets away to the Nets games. I remember I went to go get a haircut one time. They were giving tickets from 10 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock in the afternoon just to fill the seats in the Nets games. There was 100 of us in the seats. It was, like, come on. You played for the Nets, bro. Yeah, and Ben Simmons, first of all, it was his mental. Then it was his back. Now it's his mental and his back. I think he's suing the 76ers for money. He never played. Now the only reason he's doing those little shooting drills, because it's in his contract, if he does those little shooting drills before the game, he's quote unquote a participant. So he still gets his money. He don't want to even play. Like, listen, life is hard for all of us.
He gotta go.
Life is hard for everybody. It's about perspective. This guy's in the NBA. He's making money. Yeah, he got scrutiny because he got afraid to shoot. Life is hard for me. I got to wake up. I got to make money. You got to wake up, go to work. Life's harder for everybody in their own perspective. So you're not going to get no sympathy from me with this shit.
Nah, you're gonna get the back door and get the hell up out of
here. Yeah, you got to be a man.
Send you on your way, bozo.
Bozo is a little bit into his own feelings too much, and he's got rabbit ears. See, when I was a kid, it was called rabbit ears. Like, I was taught to ignore shit. I played in hostile environments. I played at Patterson Eastside. Any of you ever seen the movie Lean On Me? That's the school. Patterson Eastside, Patterson, New Jersey. I was a bordering town. I'd be in Eastside in hostile environments, and it was great. I loved it. I played, everybody's been through that. So for these athletes to be barking back and being all pissed, KD, let me put some into perspective for you. Let's name a couple guys in your crew, okay? I'm going to give an example. I want you to send this to them too. Let's say you, Neville, Rich Ward, and Joe Newman are at the park, right? You listening?
I'm listening.
Okay. KD's tying his shoe just like he was on Instagram when I saw the feed, and somebody goes, "Let's go, KD, take over." If Kevin Durant told Rich Ward to sit down and shut the fuck up, what would happen? What would happen? Honest. I want your honest opinion.
There would be a fight.
There would be a what?
There would be a fight on the court.
Right, exactly. So I feel like I'm hearing the media really come on the fans because ESPN, we all know they're a Fugazi network now with all the racial and politics shit they interject. You're not allowed to, speak the truth. I saw players this year say things to fans that I have a hard time believing that they would say if it wasn't in that exact situation. So I think the players are stepping a little out of line as well because you got to remember, not everyone is a sheep. There's wolves out there. So if you're going to, like the Yankee game Sunday afternoon, the center fielder, do you know about this story? I want to tell you something real quick because it relates to the basketball. Did you hear? Okay. The Yankee game was in the 9th inning. A guy hits a shot off the wall. The left fielder for the Guardians runs into the wall, gets hurt, okay? The paramedics, whatever, they come out, they're checking him. I have a friend that was in center field that day. The fans were breaking his balls. Let's go! Get off the field or stay! Let's get this game going! The center fielder jumped the fence in center field, scaled the wall, and tried to get at the fans. So guess what happened 2 outs later when the game was over? Those fans hit him with 100 fucking beer bottles. They let him have it. They broke his balls. And you know what? Good. Because that guy climbed the wall trying to fight a fan for busting balls. That athlete's got no business scaling center field wall. You're in New York. You will get your ass kicked. Like the narrative I hear on the Sports Talk radio that these coward fans, they would never say this. No, they're breaking balls. These guys got rabbit ears. They don't even probably know what that means, but I do, because I came up with Michael Jordan. Shit, like real people, like hard motherfuckers. Now, these guys got rabbit ears. They're climbing walls, and then they just lost. It's like fighting the internet. These guys are fighting the internet, then they're mad in press conferences. They're disrespectful to reporters when they ask them questions. It's going south. And I don't think it's all the fans are always going to heckle. It's an entertainment. I don't give a shit about KD and Kyrie personally. It's entertainment.
They got to adjust to the fans.
They have to realize, they go, well, the fans don't care about me. You're right. We don't. I don't give a fuck about Kevin Durant personally. I'll have a basketball opinion. Or if I think you're acting like a punk due to your job and your profession, I'll say it. But that's it. I really don't care after that. So for them to get sensitive and they don't like me, shut the fuck up, man. I'm sick of that shit.
Yeah, they're real, female traits. I call those female traits.
Yes. But you know what? Real quick, I'm going to give it, since we're nice and early, and I want to go over these 3 games tonight. These bums got swept. They're done. We know this. But we got 3 good games tonight. You got Hawks, Heat. Are the Heat going to put them out of their misery tonight?
Yes, sir.
I told you that little bastard Trae Young was going to steal a game. He literally stole a game. Everything we said on our basketball has come true so far.
He stole a little one, but that's a wrap. That's it for him.
I agree. I like the Heat tonight, too. This is my pick of the night. I love the Grizzlies to put it on the jerk-off Timberwolves. I like the Timberwolves talent-wise. I've seen enough of Karl Anthony Towns in the last week and a half where if I never saw him again, it would be okay. I'm sick of his goofy, bunking into everybody, over-emotional. I'm sick of him. I think the Grizzlies are going to whoop the Timberwolves' ass tonight. You like the Timberwolves, right?
Yeah, I hate to disagree.
Okay. So that's our little friendly bet. That's our bet tonight, Mel.
I'm with Town only for the simple fact that, it's a hometown boy right there, man.
Yeah, he is from Jersey, but he is a jerk-off. I'll tell you. I never knew he was such a jerk-off.
But let's go Jersey. I think he's from Parsippany or some shit like that.
Well, yeah, I saw him when he was 16 years old interviewing Kevin Durant at the Garden. His high school team was playing somewhere, and he got to meet Durant. It's like popular footage. You can look it up on YouTube,
Right, that's what I'm saying. So I'm pulling for him.
Okay. So I got the Grizzlies, you got the T-Wolves. And then the 10 o'clock game, TNT, we got ourselves a hell of a series. You know what Kevin Durant used to look like?
What?
In the 10 o'clock game, do you know who Kevin Durant used to look like?
Who?
Brandon Ingram. Have you seen Brandon Ingram this series? Woo! Brandon Ingram looks like KD. He's scoring like a machine.
I'm not sold.
Okay. We're going to see tonight. But I don't like the Pelicans tonight. It's 2-2 or no? What's that? 2-2. I like Phoenix. I think the closing veteran Phoenix with Chris Paul, I think it'll be a very close game, and I think Phoenix will edge them out tonight and win the game. Who do you like tonight?
Yeah. I feel the same way in that. Long as Chris Paul is back, they should be all right.
Yes. Okay, I agree on that too. So tonight we got a triple header. NBA TV 7 o'clock. We got the Hawks and Heat. Miami's a 6-point favorite, so I'd go money line with the other 2. I strongly like the Heat tonight. What is it?
Butler over 25.
Butler over 25. Oh, okay. I like that. I like that. Butler over 25.
You can put that one on the bank.
Okay, so we like Heat to win, Butler over 25. In the Timberwolves-Grizzlies game, Mel, give me one guy's stats, whether three-pointers made. You could say any number you want. Points scored. I like Anthony Edwards to get 25 tonight for the Timberwolves. And I think Ja Morant will get 25 as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the hometown boy again.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say he gets over to 25 with 3 threes or better.
And I'm going in the late game. I'm gonna go out on a line for any same game parlays out there. I'm gonna go Chris Paul double and Brandon Ingram over 30. Those are my two best ones. You like any of those guys in anything? 3-pointers, anything?
No, I'm okay.
All right. Yeah, I like those in the same game parlay, but we're just gonna keep it light because we're getting a lot of intel. What I've seen from the Celtics this series, Joel Embiid's hurt. He's hurt. This is a whole new series. Remember when we were saying automatic? He's hurt. This series, they could come all the way back and win it. This could be the first team to ever come back from 0-3.
And James Harden is the reason.
And James Harden looks like shit. And what have we been saying? What were me and you saying on this channel 3 months ago? He's fat, he's bloated, he's sipping lean, he don't have the eye of the tiger.
Nope, he's the problem on every team.
You know what, Mel? We got so much to talk about that we're gonna go into like podcast mode these right through the finals because we're gonna start doing the live watch parties and reactions, and we're gonna go for 1 hour, 2 hours. So I want to keep the discussions on this format right through the NBA finals. You in?
You know I'm with it.
Cool. Well, boys, this is Neighborhood Picks. That's my main basketball man, Carmelo Ortiz. We're going to always be doing this. We really do this for enjoyment. It's not like we're thinking about how we're doing a good job. We don't give a shit about that. We love sports. We talk sports. We are sport lifers, players, coach, still coaching. We really like this, and we'd be doing it anyway on the phone. So we get the idea to put it up on here as well as other things too. But Mel, thank you for coming on today, man. And you got practice soon, don't you?
Neighborhood pick, fellas.
And you got practice soon, right? You got practice?
Yeah, I got practice. I'm about to jump in the shower and head over to practice.
Well, go coach them kids up. Go coach them kids up.
From 4 to 6:30, and then I leave there and go to the YMCA from 7 to 9.
Cool. Well, listen, have a great day. Go drown yourself in basketball because I know you love that the most. And hit me up tonight during the playoffs.
All right, brother, I will.
Neighborhood Picks.
Great channel.
Like and subscribe, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Share it with your friends. Always upbeat. Just really trying to provoke thought. Get into the most interesting topics that are of the day. And we go all different ways. Hypotheticals, analytics, breakdowns, everything that you could think of. So join the channel. Stay with us. Football, we got the whole summer. Then we go right into football. And we just had our first one that went really well. Really looking forward to season 2. This is the first NBA run. Channel's really pretty new. And we're going to have the Zoom boxes and start to grow it and just really enjoy ourselves. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.